Hello and welcome back to another housing video for Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail with me, Meoni. Today we're continuing a look at new items added in Dawntrail to avoid spoilers, right? So these are two craftable items for the next two videos. The first of which that we're going to look at first is, of course, what everybody has been talking about, the Stargazing deck. This is a dyeable outdoor furnishing. It says, replete with seating, this elevated wooden platform affords an unparalleled view of the firmament for the astrologer who prizes comfort as much as the pursuit of heavenly knowledge. So let's have a look at this item then. We'll obviously do another housing item in the next video, but this I have been very hyped for ever since I saw this on the patch notes. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's enormous. Oh, judging the scale of housing items on patch notes and things is almost impossible unless you see them in the actual game. Now, of course, it's a housing preview menu, but it's just not the same, is it? It's just not the same. So, if we're going to have the telescope facing anywhere, probably that way, right? That probably looks the best, right, for now. Let's just demo it like that. So then, from a ground perspective, let's approach it from, I guess, the rear. This is what the item looks like, which is really quite impressive, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Wow. So we've got all this wood. Honestly, housing items have come a long way since when I started doing housing videos a long time ago. You know, this is the culmination of like 10 years of progress to the point now where instead of just having a deck on the floor, we have this raised section which adds some topography to your housing area, meaning you can place items below this. Obviously, it's dyeable as well, which we'll look at in a moment. We've also got multiples of different items combined together. That's the other thing that blows me away about these things, is they're not just one item anymore. And the answer to can we have more housing slots, and yeah, inevitably we do get those things eventually, but the answer for the short term is let's just make it so that these housing items have multiple things all in one. The stairs work really nicely, very smooth with a walk animation, and this then is the actual deck itself, which is quite high up actually. Not quite the balcony height, but wow. What an incredibly impressive seating area. So we've got this lovely hanging planter here with these slightly luminescent. I think they are luminescent. We'll have to look at nighttime what it looks like. Flowers in a basket there. Obviously, we've got this beautiful mirror now, like lens mirror on the front there of the telescope. Look at that. It's actually providing real reflections. Or at least, you know, with all of these different polygon sort of shapes rather than a curve, right? I love this seating area. It looks so comfy with these star sign pillows. It would have been really cool if they had like these rotated or something, or different signs on each pillow. But I'm just nitpicking because there's nothing wrong with this at all. I'm just trying to find something to talk about that I don't like, because I love everything. I love the little table, the little bookcase, so we can be like, what's that star? I don't know. Let me check my journal. We've got more planters on the side. Look at that from a distance. Isn't that so cool? It's such a brilliant item. Now, of course, this is something you can craft, as you've seen with the recipe on screen earlier. But of course, this is also on the market board. As you would imagine, quite expensive. But my goodness, it is very impressive. Right, let's look at some dye previews on this then, because I'm dying to know, pun intended, which part actually... Oops, that's the wrong button. Furnishing color, there we go. Dying to know which part actually changes color. Presumably it'll just be the wood. Yeah, okay. That's actually quite a lot of real estate being dyed. It's the perfect thing to dye as well. It's not... You know, it's not just like it's the cushions or something. I think housing items would definitely benefit from a dual dye system similar to Glamour. Because imagine if we had like a second tab here and we could change the color of these cushions, like the ground cushions, you know, the seat cushions. That would be really cool. Oh my goodness, ruby red looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, we're creating a Barbie's playset. That's awesome. Very bright, very bright. Of course, I'll probably stick to some like different sort of maybe sandy colored tones of wood color personally. Or maybe some like teak or creosote covered like treated wood. That always looks good. But yeah, really, really nice, isn't it? But certainly something I wish that had. Oh, that's lovely, actually. Oh, wow. Celeste green actually works perfectly with that. That might have to be the color I go. I'm having trouble sort of color matching, I'll be honest with you. I need to change the color of the house as well. The red tiles don't really match, do they? But yeah, really good. Really impressed with this one. Very impressed. And of course, people are selling this for quite a bit of gil at the moment, as you would probably expect. But yeah, the crafting mats aren't too hard to get, and it is a basic crafting recipe. It's not requiring masterworks or anything like that. So there we go. Let me know what you think about this one. I don't think there's anything else to show you on this. I just wanted to showcase how cool this was, and if you wanted to pick it up, know that it is just enormous. And beautifully, just as imagined, when nightfall comes, the luminosity comes out to play with these absolutely beautiful planters. As you can see here, I've decided to move the veranda. I need to move it back a bit because it's clipping a bit there. But I decided to put the veranda under there just as a demonstration. I think that's a really good use of the space down there. But look how beautiful those flowers are. It's so good. Of course, it's raining. It's always raining, and my cushions are getting wet, but those flowers look amazing, don't they? But yeah, really loving the housing stuff in Dawntrail so far. It is awesome, like everything else. Lots of videos on the way. We've got lots to unlock, 4 videos, so bear with me. I have to go through the process of unlocking it and crafting it and all that stuff. So much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy Dawntrail, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.